welcome. Thank you for joining me. It is Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I want to thank you for joining me today for my Wednesday afternoon live. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I always love to hear where my viewers are coming from, where they're watching me from. Please leave me a comment. I always go back and read all my comments, and I respond where needed. Today, I am sharing an adorable little Easter box that I created using the Easter Friends stamp set. This set can be found on page $27. Oh my goodness. I've had a busy morning chasing two dogs around. Page 27 of the Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. Here we are. Here, Easter Friends, it is $32 here in Canada. Today we're using this cute little Easter chick, and then we are using the Happy Easter sentiment. All right, so if you wouldn't mind, hello, Jeannie, thanks for joining me. You have a beautiful sunny day, melting the snow. Yes, I am so happy that the snow is melting. Thank you for sharing. Please, if you enjoy my crafting, share my video to your social media. It's how I reach new crafty friends, team members, and customers. All right, so we're also going to be using, this is from the annual catalog, the Pool Party 3/8 of an inch sheer ribbon, the gingham embossing folder. This is also in the mini catalog. And then, let me just move that out of the way. The Rhinestone Waves Basic Jewels. As you can see, oh, look at that. Those dimensional backings, they just get everywhere, don't they? These dimensionals, these, oh my goodness, girl. These rhinestones are a special release with the Waves of the Ocean collection. This is an early release of the bundle that will be in the new annual catalog. However, the designer series paper, the blue foils, and the Rhinestone Waves Basic Jewels, quite the mouthful for that name, isn't it? These are while supplies last. So this will be over on my blog about 15 minutes after we are done here. I like to always insert my video into the blog post. So you can open that up, take a look at it, print it off. Also, I want to tell you that the deadline for the Beyond the Horizon is tomorrow. The March Paper Pumpkin kit, and this kit includes 2 stamp sets. There is a bonus stamp set included in this kit, and it coordinates with the On the Horizon suite of products that is in the mini catalog as well. So again, that is tomorrow. March 10th is the deadline for that. Savings are in bloom. This started on the 1st of March. We have the mini Stampin' Up! Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is on sale from regular $82 down to $65.50. I use this a lot for my dies and things like that, the smaller dies. As well, there is a select amount of bundles from the annual catalog that are an additional on additional 10% off, so they're 20% off instead of 10% off. These are all found in the annual catalog. Again, this will be on my blog post if you wanted to head on over there when we are all done, for you to open up that PDF link to look at it or print it out so that you can see what all is included in the sale, and then possibly purchase from my online store. Good afternoon, Carol, Mary, and Anne. And then the final reminder, this class closes tomorrow. I have a few spots left available, so message me right away if you want to get in on it. My Cactus Cuties class to go. So all the details can be found on my blog post as well. This ships anywhere in Canada. So it includes 7 projects, 2 each of the 3 designs, as well as we'll be making a cute little gift bag here. So let's get to crafting. This adorable box is what we're going to be creating today. Look at that little chick. It's just, she is adorable. And the sentiment here, it is all in one stamp, but there is enough room here. I'm going to show you how I separated my Happy Easter. Now this box here, I created specifically to hold, look at this, woohoo! I love to create little fun packaging for treats. And I saw these at the dollar store. Yes, the dollar store here in Strathroy carries Lindt chocolates. So I immediately scooped one up to create something with it. So this would be a perfect little box, a little gift for your family, friends. If you're having an Easter dinner, you could tuck other things as well in there. Lots of fun Easter goodies. So this was created specifically for this. However, I also happen to have picked up some of these from the dollar store. The dollar store has the yummiest treats. A maple cream egg. So this also, look at that. That will fit in there, and you could also put a few little jelly beans or whatever in there. Lots and lots is going to fit in this fun little box. So let's put this back in. Close that up. Now I wanted to show you my chick. She is stamped in Smoky Slate. Hello, Marilyn. Hello, Jeannie. Yes, she is adorable little chicken. So I wanted to show you the different, how I came about using the Smoky Slate. And I forgot to cross my T. So anyway, so this is stamped in Memento Tuxedo Black. Here we are in Mango Melody, Crushed Curry, Smoky Slate, Daffodil Delight. It looks like Delished. I was running out of room there. And then Gray Granite. Gray Granite is the one I use quite frequently when I am stamping things that I don't want that really dark, harsh line. But it's all up to you and what you find appealing visually. I personally prefer not to have that really harsh dark with the Memento Black where I can. So, and I think this cute chick, she is just adorable. Let me move her up just a smidge closer. I think she's adorable, stamped in the Smoky Slate. So the rule of thumb is when you are coloring with your Stampin' blends, these are alcohol-based markers. So you have to use the opposite type of ink. So our classic Stampin' pads, they are water-based dye ink. Same as the Memento ink pad. So these two go together like peanut butter and jam. So if you've got classic ink pads, pads that are water-based, any of them you can use with your Stampin' blends. It's going to give you more variety in the look of your projects. All right, so what we are going to do is we are going to stamp this first. So get all my little bits and bobs over here, and I have my Simply Scored scoring board here so that we can go through it together so you can see how easy it is. All right, I did my sentiment first. So let me just make sure I don't have any fluffies. All right, so I took my ink pad. Now you can, I have my washi tape here that I used. You can either just mark off, cover up where your next word is going to start. But if you look, I'm going to turn it on its side here so you can see. I can see where my Y ends there. So if I just go to there on my ink pad, being careful, not squishing it hard, then taking a look, and I got, because of the angle, I got a bit of ink on there. You want to be careful that you don't get too much ink there because it may transfer, so just in case. So there we go. So I've got my happy, and I am going to, let's zoom you in just a bit. Adjust my lighting here. So I want it up in the top left-hand corner, and I always take a look and see how much rubber is there beyond that image. So I know I can go right up over here. There we go. So there's my happy. Now I'm going to clean that off because we don't want any accidental ink transfer. Now you can do the exact same thing, but you can see how much space you have in between those words. You've got quite a bit. So if you are careful, you should be able to, woo, I forgot I was zoomed in. You should be able to just tap, 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 get that inked up. And then this is going to go in the bottom right corner. Taking a look, and I've got a smidge more room there. Here we go. And there's our Easters down here. Gonna fit right in between. Just like that. Woohoo! I love it when it works out when I am live with you guys. Okay, so we're going to set that aside for the moment because we want her nice and dry because she is being colored with So Saffron, light and dark. And then we've also got the Pale Papaya for her feet and her beak. And then I don't think I remember to put this. I went around my little chick with the light Pool Party. And then the ground, you have to ground her, so I used my light Crumb Cake. You're going to the dollar store this afternoon? Yes, Mary. They have the yummiest Easter treats. I picked this box here up. I picked it up, oh my goodness, quite a while ago. I saw it and went, okay, I know it's, you know, still really early. However, I know I will be using them. So, and I've already cut and embossed my pieces. This is So Saffron and Pool Party. So they are ready to go. And here is what your box is going to look like. My original, I thought I would do Highland Heather because purple is such an Easter color. So this, here is our, whoop, we don't want that on there, the washi tape. So this is our thick basic white, and it's cut to 6 3/4 by 9 1/8. And this is what, once we've scored and cut, this is what it's going to look like. Okay, making sure that I am fully in view for you guys. Just taking a moment. Yep. All right, because I wanted you to be able to see what this should look like. Now, my original, when I create a box, I like to use printer paper as I try to figure out the right measurements in that as to how I want my box to look. Can I admit that I went through about 4 sheets of printer paper just trying to get, I'm like, nope, that's not going to work. Nope, that's not going to work. And I wanted that tab to just fold and tuck in. So you have to, when you're creating it, I decided I wanted it to open at the top, not the side. You could adjust your measurements so that it was a top opening box type of thing. So, all right, so we are on the 6 3/4 side. So we are going to score at 1 3/8. So that's this tick mark right here. 1, 2, 3, right up in the corner. I best get off my stool here. 1 3/8. And then 5 3/8. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to rotate it. And on the long side, we're going to score at 1/2 inch. 1 7/8. So that's the line right before the 2. 4 7/8. And 6 1/4. All right, so we are done with this. So let's just tuck that out of the way. And here we have all scored. So you can see this is going to be the top. All right, so now we're going to take our bone folder and we are going to fold and burnish on all the score lines because you want to give it a really good crease. And make sure you're lined up when you fold it so that it's not wonky. And we're just going to keep folding. Thank you for sharing, Mary. All right, so, all right, now our sides. So once you decide what kind of packaging you want, whether it be a completely enclosed box, how you want it to open, then you go from there. And you just use cheap printer paper that you can then roll up in a ball and throw it in the trash bin if it's not working out. All right, so we are going to start here. So we don't need these pieces here. You can see here where I've cut that square and that little bit of a rectangle. So we are going to go, and hopefully I can cut straight today. And here we go. There's the one. And oh, I didn't quite get to the corner. There we go. All right, so might as well, while we're here, I want to angle this slightly for that tab that's going to go into my box. It doesn't matter if they're the same or not. And this box here, I have so that I've got my front is, let's fold this out of the way. And I'm just going to cut this in half. You don't have to measure anything. I wanted it cut in half. I didn't want all that excess. I'll take the treats out of the box to show you. So Yeah, I wanted the lid. I wanted this. You can see that this is at the back. I wanted this to be the back of my box, so that therefore, because I didn't want the front of the box to have this open lip. You can do it however you want. And I found that you'll see on the inside is these little tabs here, they are tucked in between these two, tucked in between these two layers here, because otherwise they are going to catch, and whatever you're going to be putting in is not going to slide in nicely because of the fact that you've got these little things on the inside if it's folded up like that. So you don't want that. So you want to have it so that it is tucked in between your layers, so that way it's hidden. All right, so because this is the back, this is the front of the box here, it's going this way. So we go the back flap up, then this one, then this one here. So it's going to be like that. However, we haven't mitered these yet. So let's just take and miter these edges so that we've got it to slip in. Hello, Marina. You are welcome. Yes, that is my intention always, is to create something that you guys really like and want to recreate it, so that you can then easily recreate it for your family and friends and all that kind of stuff. So let's grab our, I attached all of my paper after I had it assembled. So you can use whatever adhesive you want. Remember, this is the front. You could use whatever adhesive you want to secure it. Just be careful if you're using your liquid glue that, remember, this is coming up like this, that you don't use too much that it gushes out and causes your project to not open properly. So I find it easier. You're going to get a nice shape if you go ahead and lift or flatten that down. So now when I go to do that, it's going to be a nice solid box. It's not going to be wonky. All right, so again, all right, so I've got my edges now. Give it a press for a moment. And now we just have to there. And I like my liquid glue. You could use tear and tape or whatever, but I am a liquid glue fan. So now again, holding it flat, bring that side up and wrap it around. Whoop. And if come on, there we go. So we've got that nice profile there. You don't have any of that cut edge. Wrap that around, give it a press to make sure it lines up. Turn it on its side, use your bone folder to insert into there. All right. And because of my score lines, I've got it a little higher on the sides. So you can easily just, whoop, we've got a little, snip that off. So then here we go. We just close it in like that. Now you can come and snip that down. It doesn't bother me. So there is our box. Wasn't that easy? Hello, Amy. No need to apologize. You can always go back and catch the replay. All right, we're creating this fun little Easter box that has the Lindt chocolate bunnies and the eggs in there. It also will fit a Russell Stover maple cream egg in there like that. Lots of goodies will fit in that. It would actually fit two of them. See that? You could put two in side by side. Just think of all the yummy treats that will fit into this fun box. You can change out the colors to whatever you want. I just thought with the chick being, she's an Easter chick. She's so cute. She's yellow. Although you could do a purple chick, a pink chick. Oh my goodness, you could do so many different colors and really make it super duper fun. Okay, so hello, Linda from Lancaster. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so just let your imagination go wild with whatever colors you want. Because we are paper crafters, we don't have to follow the rules of, oh, chicks can only be yellow or white or whatever. No, no, no. We can make them whatever color we want. Whatever makes us happy. And I didn't do the lid. I did not apply, do any of the paper on the lid, just because I thought, you know what, let's just leave that plain. It would add more bulk to it. And when you're doing this, make sure if you're embossing, if it's, make sure that you are doing if it's a directional embossing folder, that you are embossing the same way, because we've got the front, the side. So you want to make sure that if it is a directional one, that it's going to match up when you see on the side, if you're persnickety like me. Now you could also omit a layer and just do that. I'm a layers girl. I like my layers. I just think it just adds so much more to it. So that's what I do. All right. Scooch. Alrighty, so now we apply this to the box. Yeah, this size box will fit so many things, will be so versatile, I think. All right, so each time you're gonna flip it over so you can open it up and give it a press so that you are, oh goodness, I scooched it up. Come on. There we go. So you're getting it so that it's flat. Let's do the back. All right. I love that this community is so fun and welcoming, and all right. They say the community is in the comments, and that is really true, in my opinion. That's the way we become friends, by welcoming each other and chatting with each other and sharing our love of crafting. All right, so whoops. There we go. Oh, come on, I didn't get it stuck there. All right, and last side. Hello, Diana, how are you? Our very last side for our adorable little box. Now remember, guys, no need to be frantically jotting down the measurements. Oh, before we finish decorating, I happen to have another box of these Lindt chocolate, the bunny with the eggs. So let's pop that in our box, just like that. And that way too, we can give it that extra press to hold those bits on. Oh, so cute. All right, so again, I'm going to leave this here for just a moment so that you can see. I didn't take a picture of this for my blog post so that you can see what my box template looked like. If I remember, I will, and add it later. All right, so now let's color in our cute little chick. Just grab a piece of grid paper here. So let's start with her little feeties. We're going dark, pale papaya, and what shall we call this little chick? And I'm using the brush tip because we've got such fine areas, tiny little areas here. Is she a Shirley? Does she look like Shirley, a fun? Oh, so cute. All right, so now we've got our light and dark So Saffron. Thank you, Suzanne. All right, so I'm just coming in with my dark, and I'm adding all around the outside, a little heavier down here. And yes, I'm starting sharing Easter projects because Easter's gonna be here before you know it. I mean, here we are, March the 9th. Isn't that crazy? I think it's just crazy how quickly these months are flying by. So now I'm coming in with my light So Saffron, going over those lines a bit. I want her fairly light. Oh, she's just so cute. And I'm just blending out that dark bit. Oh, goodness, look at her. All right, so now we need her to be grounded. So I'm just going to take my light crumb cake, and I'm just very lightly adding a little bit of grounding. Just like that. You can go as heavy or as light as you want. It's your card, your project, whatever. All right, so now I've got my light pool party, and I am just going to go around her slightly, and then I will bring in my color lifter, because I'm going quite heavy here as I'm trying to quickly Whoa, I just threw the lid on the floor. Oh my goodness. All right. So I'm just going to come in and let's use the other end. Just go around the outside of it, just so it pushes that color back, so it's not quite as heavy, and it's softening those lines. But it's kind of making that cute little girl. She's just popping out of the front of that treat box a little bit more just by doing that. There she is, so cute. All right, so bring that, and I'm actually going to bring this back in here so that you can see what those colors looked like. And then we need our dimensionals. Now these, I believe, are from a paper pumpkin kit, so we need to add some dimensionals. Thank you, Di. You're drooling. Oh, I'm drooling. I haven't had chocolate in weeks. I am on a diet. I decided it was high time that I lost that COVID weight. So I've been having so many fruits and vegetables, no extra sugars. Although I did treat myself the other day to a Starbucks passion fruit iced tea lemonade. Make sure I'm doing it the right way. I'm laughing because I shouldn't be telling you this, but if you can see right here, I made this box on Sunday morning. I got it all together and realized, including my bow, I glued it on upside down. I'm like, why won't this open? And then I realized I did that. So learn from my mistakes. Make sure your box is in the right orientation. So you just never know. All right, so we are just going to center her, just like that. Okay, so now my gorgeous rhinestones. I went with, pull that off, I went with this color here. It looks kind of coastal cabana-y. Cabana-y. I just thought, you know what, let's go that bright sparkly. I had to place an order yesterday, and I just happened to order a few more. Could it be 4? Yes, I whispered, could it be 4? I think I added 4 more of these packets to my my shopping cart. Oh, maybe it was this one here. Let me see here. Is it this one? Yeah, I love these things. I wish Stampin' Up! Would, yes, it's this one here. Stampin' Up! Would, let's do a big one. Have these in the annual catalog. I love all these colors. They just go with everything, with your water stuff. Like, look at how cute that is with the Easter chick. It's adorable. Stampin' Up! Please carry these over, even though you said no. All right, so now we're just going to create our cute little bow, and we will be done. Alrighty. So yeah, we are hopefully having Easter here with my sisters, hopefully, and their families. So let's take a look here. That looks like a nice size bow. So I will be creating a few more of these, I think, for people. Because when you can get your chocolate at the dollar store, I mean, oh, hey, why not? All right, we need a glue dot. So let's pull that glue dot off, and it's got fuzzies on it. There we go. And it's just going to go right here. And ta-da! There we have our adorable. Yes, it's over on my blog, Linda. So this is my blog address here. So in about 15 minutes, I just have to save and insert my video here, my live. I have to put it into my blog post. So all of the measurements are going to be there. So you can go there and take a look, write them down and all that, as well as all of the products that I used. So again, that it was the Easter Friends stamp set. Love this set. The gingham 3D, or it's not 3D, the gingham embossing folder. The rhinestone waves basic jewels. And my ribbon is the Pool Party. This is in the annual catalog. This is the Pool Party 3/8 of an inch sheer ribbon. The stitched rectangle dies. I'm not sure if these are available right now or not. If not, if you don't have them, they will be coming back, but you can substitute out any other shape you want. And then, of course, my Stampin' blends that I do love to color. So, Pale Papaya, So Saffron, Crumb Cake, Pool Party, Color Lifter. So that is it. You are so very welcome. Yeah, when I created this, I literally squealed and I went running upstairs. Brad, look what I just made. My poor husband. Because it's just the two of us here now with Miss Maisie. So whenever I make something that I'm really excited for, I always I have to show him. And being the good, dutiful husband that he is, he knows how to respond appropriately. So, oh, I'm crooked. I see I'm a little, hold just a second. All right, it looks a little wonky. I don't know. All right, you guys, if there's no other questions, don't forget my Cactus Cuties class to go closes tomorrow, as well as the paper pumpkin. All the details can be found over on my blog. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I truly do appreciate it. It just makes me so happy to have so many wonderful people joining me while I'm crafting. I hope I've inspired you. And yeah, this box was so simple to make. So simple to make. You can take a, if I put this here, you could take a screenshot so that you could see what that shape is. Let me just make sure that we're all in camera view. So if you wanted to take a screenshot to get that shape that it's going to look like. And the reason that I cut these down, remember, was so that they were not too bulky in the box, and that they are hidden in between your two layers. Yes, Mary, you are signed up for the class. No, you have not paid for the class yet, Mary. I will be sending a reminder tomorrow because class closes tomorrow. So I will be sending the reminder out to for everybody to send funds. So, all right, thanks so much, you guys. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you again real soon in another video. Bye for now.